I finally got it. I finally got it. Ever since I found out about Team Corelli, this is the car that I wanted. This is the car I really wanted. Check it out. Oh, it's the Asuga XLR. All right, take two. No pulling the plastic off the body. Sorry. I just was not happy with the very first filming of this. It was just got way too long, and I really need to focus on just sticking to what the car's about. Sometimes I just get sidetracked and stuff gets long, and I'm just really trying to bring you guys better videos. But yes, this is something that I've wanted for a long time. I pulled the trigger and got this now. I purchased this in my purchased my Team Corelli cars through Garage Life RC. Great company, small mom and pop place. The best thing there is, you know, you're supporting a small company. There's no sales tax, and if you're a veteran like myself, they give you a pretty cool discount on the product. So if you're looking for anything Team Corelli, Garage Life RC, go check them out. Pretty quick on the shipping and everything else. Plus, they also have lots of 3D printed parts. You know, I actually have a wing mount that they sent me for this car that we'll be putting on, but I'm gonna do the first drive and everything with it completely stock and test the factory components before I start swapping parts. So we will be seeing a lot more of this car, and we'll be adding that wing mount to test. But yes, this is the car that I've been wanting for a long time. Just, it looks amazing. Like they said, this thing is 15% larger than most buggies. Compare it here to the Synchro 4. Look at that. Look at the size difference of this thing. It is considerably larger than your standard buggy. And that to me is just so cool. I love the way this car looks. I love the ground clearance. So this is what I wanted. You know, normally the buggies are so low that trying to drive them through rough terrain, they kind of get hung up and stuck. But I love the way the buggies look, and I love the way that they handle. They're not, it's not so tall that it's a monster truck that it might lose balance and stuff like that, but it's got enough ground clearance where it can plow through some stuff. And man, this is just what I wanted, and I'm so glad to finally have it. So for those of you that are new to Team Corelli, I'll just touch on a few things, the parts that they're really well known for, and a few things that I really like about this car. Number one is blue. They do the most terrific color blue out there. They also offer it in red and green, like most of their cars. They offer them in 3 colors. They also offer this in ready to run and rollers. So I know a lot of people in the ARMA forums really push for rollers because people want to do their own electronics. Now what I really like here is these body clip, these supports, these braces right here in the front and rear to really help strengthen the body. I really wish they would have done this on the Synchro 4, guys. Hint, hint. I did mention how like the body pin was tearing that up, and they said, well, there wasn't much they can do, but yeah, you know, I think they could have, because here it is, really nicely supported. This is just really nice feeling right there. 185 amp ESC, and we have a Curon 825 2050 kV brushless motor. Now here's the stuff that really set Team Corelli apart. You'll notice these copper color dry cups right here. These are what's known as spring steel. It's here on all the output cups, on the center diffs, the front and rear, all the drive cups, all that stuff. And basically spring steel is a steel that retains its memory, so if it gets bent out of shape, it's supposed to form back. Now inside the center, the front and the rear diffs are all CNC machined gears for precision, something that should be nice, tight, and last a very long time because of the precision that's into those gears. The center diff here has an aluminum case for heat dissipation. And then if you look at this, unlike most buggies that don't really have any bracing, they came up with this unique cantilever design here that ties the front and rear brace together. Plus you also have another piece down here. So this is all 3mm aluminum. So is the chassis. The chassis is a 3mm 7075 T6 aluminum. You also notice here all this red around the screws. This is just something extra that they do to help with the rigidity and to make sure this lasts. And then also here, look at this massive 8mm braces for the hinge pins. So your A, B, C, D blocks here in red, And then you have these right here, these 8mm blocks that hold this in the front and rear. Just absolutely massive. And then look at the control arms too, just absolutely oversized. And they really designed this stuff for heavy duty bashing, which is like why you have these one-piece steering arms. There's no need to make this adjustable if you're out there bashing. You know, it's not precision racing stuff. Another thing they're also known for is like 70-75% of the parts are interchangeable amongst this scale model. So control arms, things like that, should for the most part switch from one model to the next. Like shocks, I'm not sure what parts are totally interchangeable. Obviously, like this chassis brace won't be because it's unique to this car, but a lot of these parts are interchangeable. Now look at these shock tower braces, 5mm T6 aluminum braces, absolutely massive. Shouldn't be bending this, and if you do, probably should be able to get a bend back, but it should take hell of a hit right here. So the engineering and designing and stuff they put into here, they put their money into the parts that are going to take the abuse, like these drive cups, these control arms here, the steering linkages, the shocks, stuff like that, big bore aluminum shocks. You know, just they put the money into the parts that are going to take the abuse, so that way you have a good long-lasting vehicle. And you know, so far I've been very impressed with the cars. And like I said, I've already actually run this car, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. So let's go ahead to the run video, and then we'll come back here and I'll give you my final thoughts on the beautiful Asuga XLR. All right, we got the Asuga set up with the RCAWD garage, and I know he would tell me, "Guy, you can't have that on the wing." It's not probably the safest spot, but let's see here. All right, we got that started. The body's a little wonky. I made a fatal mistake. For some reason, I thought the batteries would mount sideways, so I brought two 3S Spectrum packs. I should have just brought the 6S pack, because those batteries stacked one on top of another are so tall. So if you see that, that's why. So let's see. Oh man. Ooh, I like the way it sounds, like a jet. Look at this. This GPS app is the absolute worst thing, man. Sometimes it just freezes and you gotta like back out of it, but you'll get your 60. Oh, that shut me up quick. 60 miles an hour. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. Whoa, man, I just got blasted. I want to see if it would wheelie, and it doesn't seem like it will. Great, we got groundskeepers. Whoa. Oh, wow. Man, look, I think I already messed up the damn wing. No, it's the body. It's the body. Look at this thing, man. I'm gonna have to find some better tape. The problem is the way I got these two batteries in here, it's just kicking the body over so much. And this little winglet here is going to keep catching. So I need to prevent that from happening. Hopefully that'll hold. Like I said, this is my fault for using two batteries. This whole body's kicked up. Now on that first jump, it does seem to have the tendency of the Kagama to be very, very touchy, which I didn't pick up on when driving, but it definitely flies. I did not give it a whole lot of power, man, and that thing went airborne. So there I think the key with the Team Corrali stuff is not to give it a whole lot of throttle on the ramp. Look at that. I needed no adjustment on that.
Ooh. It is very sensitive in the air. All right, that time we did a little better. Oh. Woo, man. All right, one more and then we're gonna lead on to some other stuff here. Oh, it does jump. Jumps pretty good. I said it kind of has a little bit of that Kagama feeling. It's a little sensitive in the air. Oh. This is usually a pretty good jump because this one's hard for cars to land going in, because the back ends like that usually get shot up. Ooh, damn. I mean, I did it right. I kind of hit the brakes, but it just where it landed was in a bad spot. I know the thing will clear it. So he told you to clear it, jumped and landed on the mound. If I would have been maybe a little bit further over this way, probably would have been a little bit better. But man, yeah, this thing rips through here just. And they really need to cut the grass because it's oh wow, I think it's got a little too much brake, because look at that, I barely tapped it and it just sent it end over end. I mean, watch. Yeah, the brakes are a bit stout on this. Oh man, this is what I was wanting. This thing is, it's an animal. It's just plowing. It's just plowing through that stuff. Hell yeah. Let's see if we clear this whoa. See if we clear this mound here. Oh man, I've never had one totally land on the other side of that. Oh man, I told myself I wasn't gonna do the Valley of Doom, but I just don't want to mess up this body. I believe I can touch the sky. Oh yeah, man, no problem. No problem at all. Hell, it didn't even land till somewhere over here. I even told myself, I said, man, this body's too beautiful. I didn't want to do this, but ooh, oh, no. Oh man, that was, oh golly, that was horrible. It hit something coming up that ramp. Yeah, I forget, it's too steep right there. Look, it just totally plowed into that and it lost its momentum. I need to stick to about right here. Oh man, One more. I don't want it to go home on a bad jump. Woo. Man, if you want to shoot rooster tails, this is your car. Oh man, where'd it go? Oh man, I'm liking this. Dude, this thing is freaking wild. And the nice thing with it being a buggy, being low, is, man, you can really take some... Why? Why right when I said that? This is why I don't like running these things in concrete. Oh, because there is no roof protection, which I really wish it did. But it is fun drifting through this stuff. Whoa! About to take my dang leg off. Guys, man, what a fun RC, man. This is what I expected out of this thing. Ooh. No. No freaking way. Well, what did we do? Did we lose? I think it, yeah, it snapped right there at the, and pulled. But I bet I can pull that pin out and we can still run it. I'm betting. I can't believe, wow. I mean, that was a hell of a tumble. I mean, the thing was going how fast, and it just, so that's kind of on me. All right, all I did is I put that bolt back in, and I feel pretty confident it's gonna hold. I mean, that was just a hell of a friggin' tumble, man, and it was so fast. I have literally never really launched a car that fast off of that mound. I definitely never had anything land over here, so it was a freak thing. And look, oh no, we popped it out again. Well, that's what I get for pushing it that hard, I guess. Before we go home, we'll get some temps. Oh, there we go. Good. I thought maybe I killed another ESC fan, but let's see here. What the hell is going on? 140. It was probably a little bit hotter. It cooled down a bit fixing the control arm. Yeah, it's a 143. The ESC is at 130, but the fan wasn't on. Oh, look at that, the battery shifted. Yeah, that was a dumb idea on my behalf. So yeah, about 140 on the motor, and that was letting it cool down a bit. That's 150. I could feel it underneath here, like how hot it is. Oops. Yeah, I could feel underneath here the chassis, like how hot that motor and all that was. I mean, it's pretty hot to the touch. So I will be adding a fan. We'll be getting this fixed. It's not a problem. And I'll meet you back at the shop for the final thoughts. Boom, the Asuga XLR. Let me know what you think of this beauty. I am absolutely blown away. This car has exceeded my expectations in every way. I am really, really happy to have this car, man. She is just a beauty.
it's I just really hate that I waited so long to get it. You know, I can't afford to keep buying every car every month and stuff like that. Yeah, so the car blew me away. You know, it is unfortunate that we did have the fracture here in the control arm, but like I said, I keep it real here. I could edit that out, order a part, come back and repost it and act like it never happened, but I don't do that. I keep it real, even though I work with Team Corrali. You know, it happens. That was my fault. You know, we slammed this thing full speed into the concrete. And I mean, I'm actually blown away. Nothing else happened. We didn't bend the chassis. We didn't bend the shock tower here. We didn't even break the bumper. Nothing else happened other than a small crack that's in this arm. And a matter of fact, you know, that's the arm that's on there and it's upside down for some reason. But it's still on there. Look, I just threw it on the bench and it did fine. But I do have the new piece on order because you will see a whole lot more of this car, man. I'm blown away. You know, it looks like they fixed like their wing problems. The wing didn't break over here. It looks like, you know, it's pretty flexible. The wing mount stayed on. I still will put on the Garage Life RC mount. We're going to try that out as well. And I do need to get one more part for them because, like a lot of people, I did break the battery tray as well. I don't know why this little cutout's here, but to me that's just taking away the support for this bulkhead. If they would have kept this as one continuous piece, there would have been more plastic here to help support that. So even if you buy a new tray, I just see it breaking again. What I would like to see, because no matter who makes the Buggy, every Buggy I have has a problem with the battery underneath here picking up on the body. So this thing being wide enough, I think they could make this tray wider so you can put two 3S packs side by side, and that would lower the profile. Or do something with the body, either raise up this side, kind of make it look like a intake system for cooling or something, or just kind of raise this whole thing up a little bit so when you put like a larger 6S in here, that it's going to clear and not pull up the body. Because especially with this thing having these little winglets back here, when the body picks up, it pushes this towards the tire. But other than that, man, I got no criticism of the car. To be honest with you, it's exceeded my expectations. It ran flawlessly, except for like that, which, like I said, is my fault. We took some really hard hits. I've never come out of that valley that fast. I've never done that. I mean, after hitting it one time and clearing that mound, I guess I just got a little too cocky with myself and the car and just kept pushing it because I just wanted to put on a good show for YouTube, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I just pushed it a little bit too much, and you know, that tumble was pretty bad. It took it at a pretty fast speed, which is, and I don't think it cracked on just one hit. It was probably like repetition of a few bad hits out there, but everything worked as it should, and I'm blown away. So I have no problem recommending Team Corrali products. I mean, they really do make a fine car. It would really be worth your time and that to check them out, invest in it if you're looking for a good solid car. I'm happy, and if I think I mentioned before, but if not, you know, they also offer this in red and green, ready to run, and rollers, because I know a lot of people want to put their own electronics in, so you can save a good amount of money by getting a roller and just building it yourself, putting your own electronics in, which is something a lot of companies don't offer at all. They don't offer rollers, and sometimes they don't even offer multiple colors. Matter of fact, that's probably about the only other thing I could say with this thing is I would like to see this match like the body colors. Like if this is blue, I really like to see that blue and not everything just be generic red. It seems like everything anodized on cars is always red. Blue would be nice. That would be really cool if everything matched the car. Ooh, that would be sweet. But other than that, car's solid, man. I'm so happy to have this car, and you'll be seeing a lot of this because I really like this car. This might be my new favorite car. I'm just really blown away with this thing, and you know, I like the size of this thing. I love the 6S platforms. So man, let me know what you think. Team Corrali something you're looking to get into? Are you impressed with the durability? You know, minus that, because like I said, that's my fault. But let me know what you think, guys. And like I said, I fund this stuff myself. I buy my own cars and that, so every dime I make on YouTube goes back into the channel, and I run at a deficit. I put more money into the channel than I make, so my Amazon store is a good way to help. It costs you nothing to use, and affiliate links and stuff like that. There's also ways to donate. It's not expected, but it's greatly appreciated. It helps keep me going on this channel. You know, I'm a small channel, so I don't make a whole lot in YouTube, and I don't get this stuff for free, so all that stuff really helps and is appreciated. So I hope you enjoyed watching the Team Corrali. Hopefully you learned something about this great company, and maybe something that you're going to put on your list. Like I said, if this is too much money for you, look at the Synchro 4. It's a great price, like $370, 4S power. It is a really good car, and I have a lot of videos on that car as well. So check them all out. Also the Kagama, if you want more of a monster truck, you want something that's like brutally fast, check out the Kagama, because that thing is wild. But yeah, check it out. The Asuga XLR by Team Corrali. Great car, man. Woo, I love it. I'm so glad I have it. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. See you on the next one.